Yo guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Our topic for today is Chinese New Year. It is also known as the Spring Festival. Chinese New Year is celebrated by more than 20% of the world. It is the most important holiday in China and to Chinese people all over. Here are 21 interesting facts that you probably didn't know about Chinese New Year. Number 1 is Chinese New Year is also known as the Spring Festival, which I already said before. It is still very wintry, but the holiday marks the end of the coldest days. People welcome spring and what it brings along. Planting and harvest, new beginnings and fresh starts. You can also call it the Lunar New Year because countries such as North and South Korea and Vietnam celebrate it as well, and because the Spring Festival goes according to the lunar calendar, which means blah blah blah. Second, there's no set date for Chinese New Year. The Spring Festival is on January 1st and lasts until 15th, or the full moon. Unlike Western holidays such as Thanksgiving or Christmas, when you try to calculate it with the solar calendar, the date is all over the place. Chinese New Year ranges from January 21 to February 20. In 2019, it occurs in February 5th. For a full list of dates and events, you can check it on your calendar. The lunar calendar is still really important in China, even though it has officially moved to the Gregorian calendar like the rest of the world. All traditional holidays and days such as the winter solstice are celebrated. Some people still calculate their birthdays and age according to the lunar calendar too.
Number 3. It is a day for praying to God. The Spring Festival was originally a ceremonial day to pray to God for a good planting and harvest season. As an agrarian society, the harvest was everything. People also prayed to their ancestors as they were treated as God, simulant for reference. 4. And fighting of monsters. But the myths are much more interesting. According to one legend, there was a monster named Nian. It would come about every New Year Eve. Most people would hide in their home, but one boy was brave enough to fight him off using firecrackers. The next day, people celebrate their survival by setting off even more firecrackers, and that practice became a crucial part of the Spring Festival.
And the fifth is the most fireworks are set off in the world that night. As in the myth about Nian, firecrackers are supposed to scare off monsters and bad luck. So people stay out on Chinese New Year Eve and set off firecrackers at midnight. In the morning, firecrackers are used again to welcome the New Year and good luck. That same night, families also burn fake paper money and printed gold bar in honor of their deceased loved ones. Similar to the Korean Chuseok holiday or the Mexican Day of the Dead tradition, they believe the offerings will bring fortune and good luck to their ancestors in the afterlife. The sixth is, but sometimes it's illegal. Due to the safety reasons and concern for air pollution, many Chinese cities have banned fireworks. More than 500 cities have restrictions too. But many people don't care and they do it anyway. Beijing had banned fireworks for 13 years. The ban was lifted in 2006 because of the angry public. If you are in China during this time, you'll probably be able to hear and see the explosion for at least 3 nights, and it can go for a week.
7 is the longest Chinese holiday. The Spring Festival is technically 15 days, but celebrations start on New Year's Eve. You can also say that the holiday season starts in December with the Laba Festival. That's around 40 days of celebration. Traditionally, you have to spend time with your family and can only go out after the 5th day. It's a national day. The large majority of stores are closed too. So in the month before, people will buy Nian Huo or New Year's product. The Chinese stock up and cooking supplies, snacks, gift, new clothes, and more.
What is table during Chinese New Year? Hair cutting before February. On 2. Using scissors, knife, and other sharp things, arguing and swearing, saying unlucky words such as death and sickness, breaking things.
Okay, that's all for the Chinese New Year festival. See you guys next time. Bye bye.